What's up, guys? In this live today, basically what we're going to talk about is why YouTubers and people who are doing well with dropshipping don't actually give away their store and their niche and all that good stuff. So let's wait for people to join in. What's up? What's up? All right, we got 2 people. Yo, yo, yo. Once we get to 10 people, I'll explain why people don't actually give away their store. I'll show you guys what I'm at for today for revenue. That's what I'm at for today. 222, so not too bad. Not insanely good, but let me pull up YouTube on my computer. Cracking a cold one and tossing. Yep. All right, so like I was saying, I spelled dropshippers wrong. Come on, guys, you got to tell me that. Hold on. But today, basically, like the comment or like the title says, why dropshippers don't actually reveal their store. I'm gonna tell you guys this because it is very important. Yeah, I'm changing the name right now. Give me a sec. Dropshippers. I can't spell. Just goes to show how little formal education you need to dropship. Tony made $10 already. I know, Chase. I saw that. That was awesome. I was so hyped for him. Fitch, that'll be you soon too, dude. Just hustle. I'm at like 200, a little over 200 today. But once we get a little more viewers in, I'll explain basically why dropshippers don't reveal their store. I had an insane incident happen today where I got into it with the store owner who basically replicated my store, but I'll get into that in a bit. We'll wait for more people to get in. Cracking a cold one and tossing a hot leg to this one. Actually, you know what? Let's just get started. So, actually, I'm going to leave that open. Why dropshippers actually don't reveal their stores. So, I personally only tell a few people what my store is, people that I can truly trust. Haha, nice, Varun. But I only tell people that I'm pretty close with. No, it's just Gatorade. I just put it in a bottle because I'm a total douche. But I don't tell dropshippers. I'm still stuck getting. Hey, I mean, just keep going. You will eventually start to get some that work. I mean, today I paid $20 for one post, and I have $200 plus in revenue already, and it's only been like 2 hours. But today, what I want to discuss before we start to get into Q&A is why dropshippers don't reveal their store. So, I accidentally posted my store on Snapchat like a week or 2 ago, and a subscriber, sorry, I mumbled there. A subscriber basically found out what my niche was. He copied it. He found my store, my Instagram page for the store, and every picture I was being tagged in for promotions, he was going on and basically telling the influencers like, hey, work with my page instead of yours or instead of this one's. And then there was another page. There was another guy who just saw my store somehow and basically did the same thing, but on a whole nother level. I mean, he copy and pasted. What's up, Siddiqui? He basically copy and pasted my FAQ page. He copy and pasted all of the text that I was doing for Instagram posts, and then he copied the exact pictures that I was using for promotions. So he was basically replicating my store and taking all of my influencers because he was saying like, okay, I'll pay you $50 to transition from Sebastian's store to my store. And it kind of sucked because he was hijacking all of the sales I was getting and was killing my revenue. But I'm back up again. I mean, I did have to recover from that. I mean, that's the point where most people would just give up, which that's not who I am. So I definitely did not want to give up. And I basically just pushed through. Yeah, what a D-bag. It was kind of sucky. I was on the phone with him too, and I was like, dude, that's messed up. Why are you copying me? And he was like, dude, oh, it's not illegal to copy someone's FAQ page or anything like that. And I was like, plagiarism, dog. And so then I commented on its influencer post though. Oh, okay, Pierce. So basically, I had someone or a few people hijack the influencers I was using and the products I was using and the exact the promotion pictures I was using and the exact promotion text I was using, and even the pictures I was posting on Instagram, the normal ones that were just of products. He was copying and pasting all of the text that I was using. He was basically replicating my store. But so I contacted him and was like, "Can you fix this?" And he basically said no. And then I was like, whoa, why? Like, this is plagiarism. You copied my FAQ page. And then, yeah, that basically happened. But then I actually, on his influencer post, because he couldn't delete the comments, I was commenting on the influencer post. And I was like, hey, to everyone looking at this influencer post, this guy basically replicated all of my store, so I don't know if you guys should trust him, which probably hurt his sales immensely. So then after that, right after that, he saw, and then he messaged me and was like, hey, I'll delete all the photos and I won't use your stuff anymore if you just delete these comments. And I was like, dude, just keep the photos. I'm gonna leave my comments up. But that was kind of funny, but that was what the title was about. That's why no one reveals their stores, because people will hop on. I mean, I know there are so many niches to get into, but if you guys saw my niche, you would probably, yeah, exactly, it's called karma. Some of you guys would try to hop on the same products I'm doing and look at the same influencers I'm looking at. So that's kind of why I don't disclose my niche, guys. But all right, that's enough for the title. Now let's get into Q&As. Start dropping your questions if you guys have any. Let me check what my revenue is at today. All right, so again, this is what my revenue is at today. About $200, a little above. That was all from one promotion. I paid $20 for the post, and this has only been like 2 hours within or into the influencer post, so I should probably crank out maybe like $500 total from the post. When I wake up, it should be out about 500, give or take a little. What's up? What's up? People love the easy route, and he will never learn himself. Exactly. I mean, it was funny because he was like, oh yeah, I have more capital to invest as well, so I'm gonna just dominate you. And then he was like, oh, and this niche isn't even good. And I was like, okay, it's a 6-figure store I built, so it has to be decent. If you guys are wondering, I'm eating like trail mix. I'm the kid who only eats the M&Ms though. Hey bro, what's up? What's up? Can you read out what you sent to an influencer at the first DM? Or is the first DM? For sure. So what I send out to the first influencer or the first thing, this is like very important because this is gonna be like the make or break if they reply or don't reply. So what you want to say is you want to say, hey, was contacting you to get rates on promotions. You want to make sure you say was contacting you to get rates on promotions, like so that they can kind of see it in the first line, so that they don't think you're just a fan wanting to say like, oh, thanks for the content or something. So that's what I try to do, just, hey, was contacting you to get rates for promotions. Thanks, hope to speak with you soon. And then I just leave it at that. Copy and paste on tons of influencers. Show it again. I just showed it. If I get more sales, I'll show you, but it's at, oops, I'm at, hold on, I messed up that page. I'm at like $200. I'm at like 12% conversions, or that's, yeah. I'm at like 12% conversion rate, so I'm doing very well as far as that. Hold on, let me try and, but yeah, that's basically it. Keep dropping questions. I'm trying to pull up both pages at the same time, but it's not working. Okay, yeah, here we go. Sweet. All right, swag. All right, show it again. How big was the influencer? The influencer was 200,000 followers. Very solid engagement. It was a smart call. I did kind of think about what pages to target, and it was very smart. Guys, James, my conversion rate's insane. I don't know why. Like today I woke up and I got 5 views and then I got a sale, and that was like it from the first page or from the first like half of the day, and then I did promotions and I started bringing in sales so quickly. Like it was insane. But sup man, what's up? How much profit range do you make per item? About 80 to 85. I think about 85% profit is that's my margin, 85%. I'm profiting most of my revenue. How do you advertise? I want to make $50 by the morning. So how you advertise, basically build a Shopify store, build an Instagram page, and pay an influencer to post your product. And that's about it. Specifically, I'm just summing it down. Summing it up. That's basically how you do it. It's not that, I mean, it does get a little, oh God, I have food in my teeth. It does get a little complicated, but that's in a sense what you do. Hold on, guys. I got like peanuts in my teeth or something. Doing weight-based shipping for all my products is so time consuming? I mean, yeah, it is, but how much do you like passive income? Do you like putting up work up front and then getting paid out throughout the day? Like, I put up work for about 1 hour, and then the next hour I was just screaming around my house because I just love getting sales no matter how much money I make. Getting sales is such a great feeling. Like, I just scream in my house. I don't care. Like, I'm just so hyped because I've gotten sales. Like, it's funny. What was the average? Like, I don't remember. It was pretty good engagement though, because that's why I worked with them. What Or was it a general page or personal? It was a niche specific page. Need to learn how to hack people's minds. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, my conversion rate right now are ass. I made only 3 sales off my last influencer with 12K. I wouldn't work with pages under 50K personally. They don't have a solid influence over their audience. Still $13.95. I actually dropped it to I think 11 or $10.95 or $11.95, I believe, just because I'm just trying to test and collect data and see. Sales equals mind orgasm. Exactly. It makes me feel so good in a mind way, not a sensual way. How do you scale Instagram ads? I mean, in a sense, I don't know how much you want to scale to, but you can scale to 1K a day with Instagram ads. There's many ways to do it. You can do it with one store, or you can start up multiple stores, or you can start up multiple Instagram pages and market different products on each page and link all to one site. Oh, am I still live? Did it say I'm still live? It just went down on my page. Or you can, good evening, good afternoon. Or you can make multiple Instagram pages and link them all to one site online, but just to different product pages. So that's what I do. I'll send you the size guide for my clothing line. Yeah, Charlene, I'm a large. A large should be fine. I like my shirts a little baggy just because, or not baggy, but I just don't like them freaking tight as hell. What do you use to gain followers in the beginning? I use ebay.com, search up Instagram followers, and I purchase. What if it's a general store page? If it's a general store page, basically, I don't know what you mean by that. That's funny. I turn off my notifications. Otherwise, I'll stare at my phone until my promo goes down. That's exactly what I do. I think it's so interesting to see like all of my sales rack up. Gosh, young 4 Eyes in the building. What do you think dropshipping will get to saturated because there are a lot of people getting on it, and soon the consumers will find out? I would say leverage the time you currently have. I mean, don't think about that in the future. Just try. While you're thinking about that, I'm busy building actual stores and cranking out money while I can. So I wouldn't complicate and overthink. We're in the now. We're not like in the future or anything. So that's my thought on that. Can you make 3 promotions a day with multiple of the same influencers? I wouldn't do 3 a day on one page. I don't pay influencers anymore. I just buy the Instagram accounts now. Baller. I wish I was living like you. Psych. Keep dropping questions, guys. I'm here to provide value. And guys, I'm not trying to become a guru, but if any of you guys want to do consulting calling, I will do it with you guys. Message me on Instagram, and I'll basically hop on a call with you, and I'll be able to check out your store, your products, your niche, and all that stuff, and tell you what to target, and basically anything you want answered. I mean, I could probably help you out with. How much do you bench? More than you? Bro, you see these guns? Just kidding. It's only going to get bigger, believe it or not. People are a lot dumber than you think, and I'm not trying to call people out. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I mean, that's one thing I truly think. I wouldn't say people are dumb. I just think they're oblivious. That's a better term for it. But I just don't think we should think that far into the future. Like, just take advantage of the opportunities we currently have. While people are contemplating, oh, can I run this out for 10 years? I'm building stores and cranking out thousands of dollars while I can, and just making money while I actually can until it actually does die out. But the difference between me and you is I'll actually have money made from it, while you'll just have the mindset of, oh, I mean, well, it's dead now, so I can't make any money with it in the future. If you guys get what I'm saying. What do you write in the caption of the post, or is it more important what you write in the photo? Oh, that's a good question. So I think it's a little bit of both. What I personally do with whatever photo I'm doing, well, I'm testing right now. I don't know what works better, if it's pictures with no text on it, if it's pictures with text on it, and how much text. So that's what I'm trying to test out. But basically what I do is I say free product on top if I'm doing a free product on the picture, or if I'm doing free plus shipping. I'll do free product, only 20 left, or only 200 left on the bottom left, or wherever you want. And then I say, was this price is now $0. And then basically in my text, I don't actually want to give my text away, I'm sorry. But I can give you guys a somewhat guidance, and like you guys can kind of make your own, develop your own. So just try to create a sense of urgency. So I do somewhat like free giveaway. And then in a sense just be like, but you guys need to hurry because we only have this limited amount. And then what I personally say, I'm not going to read off exactly, but then I'm like, we sold out very quickly for our last promotion. So you guys will want to hurry and purchase your product now before we sell out again, because we will sell out. To create a ton of urgency so that people like rush and buy right away. That's kind of how I crank out the sales very quickly. And that's basically what I do in a sense. I mean, you guys can build off of the knowledge and value I'm providing, but how much you charge for consulting calls? DM me on Instagram, Morad, if you want, or Snapchat. I don't know what you have me on. Hey, this is Donovan from Facebook. I'm still interested. Currently making a list of Okay, sweet. Feed off the oblivious. Sebastian, here's a tip to help you, bro. Don't use a solid number like 200 left. Yes, better. I don't know. I think if you update your inventory and say, okay, this is how much we're starting out with. I disagree with you, Siddiqui, and here's why. I think if you start out with a big number like that, like I do, and then you have the fake active inventory countdown, and it only says 18 left, or 15 left, or 12 left, that will create more urgency because they see, oh, there was only 200, but now there's only 18. I better buy now. So I'm gonna disagree with you in that, Siddiqui. Hey man, with God's grace, I had my best day. Just yesterday over $100 and started 2 days ago. Anything's possible, my fellow homies. Little inspiration. That's awesome. Was it thanks to me? I'm not trying to be. I just want to know like how if I'm actually helping people out to do that. That's awesome though. Radical skills or radical kills. I use a timer on my product pages with a stock counter. Exactly that same. That's exactly what I do. What website? Where you can check average engagement. Okay, so I use flanks.com, PHLAN or PHLANX.com, PHLANX.com, and then you just click the engagement calculator. You have to click through it. Thank you, brother, for helping us. No problem. Where do you suggest looking for influencers? So you go on the Instagram app, and you click the second tab from the left, and it basically allows you to search Instagram, their whole database, and you can find tons of pages in your niche with just searching terms related to your niche. I'm not trying to be a douche, that's just how I find them. Yeah, man, with the videos you posted, sweet. Yo, what website do you buy Instagram followers, and do they give engagement? Okay, so, let me plug my phone in, it's about to die. So what I do is I go on eBay and search up Instagram followers, and I purchase. I like to do 10K so it looks lit. Gosh, I need to clean my computer screen. Oh, BTW, I found this really good thing out for checking out influencers. Type their username. Yeah, Social Blade is another good one I hear. I haven't used it personally, but what? Do you do top or people with searches? I don't know what you mean top. I search people. I search by pages. If you're asking hashtags, I don't do hashtags. Just because people fake their engagement to get ranked for hashtags, it means they wouldn't have bot followers. Oh, okay. Oh, does it give the rating and all that stuff? Oh, I get what is it the graph? I've checked that website out actually. eBay, haha, I wouldn't have thought of that. I was going to go to some random website. Well, some random websites actually do sell Instagram followers, but eBay's extremely cheap. It's cheaper than all the websites. Some of the websites will actually set up a website and then outsource. I mean, it's in a sense dropshipping followers. So once they have people buy, then they outsource to eBay. So that's another route. I mean, there's so many ways to make money online. It's insane. Keep dropping questions, guys. Basically whatever. I mean, as long as you're not going to ask me what my store is or something. Because that was annoying what happened to me today. But, I mean, in most situations, people would give up like that. How do you verify? That's a good question. Let me finish chewing so I don't spit my food out. But, so how do you verify if the Instagram account is legit? Basically, what I like to do is go through the engagement. So what I mean by that, go through the comments, click through the comment to the people who are commenting and see, are the pages legit? Are they actually following the page that they commented on? Are they, if they're a page that has thousands of followers and doesn't even really follow the page and it's fake, and then go through likes and do the same thing. How many YouTube channels do you have? I only have one. Can you block problem troublemaker buyers? I don't know what you mean by that, sorry. I use Aweber. What site do you use for the email list? I just add an app. I add Abandonment Protector Plus, and it automates all of my abandoned carts and my follow-ups and my promotions and all that stuff. Excuse me, if I don't have money in my AliExpress, can I order product with overload for my customer? I don't know what you mean if you have money in your AliExpress. Do you mean if you have money on your bank account for AliExpress? No, you have to front the money to fulfill orders. So that's in a sense the only. Oh, I got you, Siddiqui. That's in a sense the only startup cost you would need is to fulfill orders. Abandonment Protector Plus. Swag. Okay. How many products are on your store? I have about 4, but I break them down and I add all the variants as separate products, so it looks like I have a ton of products when in reality I don't. Do you set up DBA once you start selling, or LLC? What's a DBA? I'm sorry if that's a stupid question, but I'm not familiar with what DBA is. I have to think. I might know what that is. I'm just not thinking. People who return stuff a lot. Can you block problem troublemaker buyers? I don't think you can block people like that, but I'm not sure. Made a free plus shipping, and 90% of my traffic was abandoned carts. Exactly, that's gonna happen. I probably have thousands of dollars in abandoned carts. So you have to be optimistic, though. I mean, I could look on the negative side and realize that I have thousands of dollars in abandoned carts, or I could also look at the bright side that my conversion rate is like 12%. There's multiple ways to look at things. Dude, legit question. I remember you said someone copied your store and offered influencers double the amount. How do you fix the problem, man? Interesting story. One thing I would suggest doing is adding a watermark on your promotional pictures. So what I mean by that is whatever your logo is, make it a PNG file. So make sure the background's transparent, and put your little logo on the picture so that people can't copy the picture as easily. And then as far as taking the influencers, that's a tough one. Like, I'm still trying to come up with a solid resolution for that, because I hate that happens. My best influencers got taken from me for a week, and it diminished my revenue for a little bit, but I got it back. I mean, I'm doing well now. Do you follow up, ask influencers who don't respond? Of course. I mean, what I do, I comment. This is how you can increase your respond rate if you do this. So comment, or right once you DM them, go on their most recent photo and say check your DMs. That's what I do. Can you remarket to abandoned carts or only full buyers? You can remarket to abandoned carts. If you're doing retargeting on Facebook, yes, you can. Or yeah, add to carts is the same thing. They don't need to reveal their store. I have S. What's good, man? That's dope. I have an LLC. Insights are DBA. Oh, okay, got it. Are you doing one influencer post a day? If so, why not more? So, that's a good question. I'm only doing, so it just depends. I mean, right now what I'm going to try and start doing is setting up influencer posts for a certain day and just cranking out tons of revenue. Maybe, let's just say this. Instead of trying to get $100 here, $200 a day, $300 a day, it would be much simpler to set up 10 days a month or 5 days a month and try to crank out $2,000 a day in only 5 days, so that I don't have to work as much and fulfill orders on the daily. So if I do that, then it will be simpler. So I mean, right now I'm only doing like 1 to 3 influencer posts a day, just because, well, there's a few variables. One, I'm still collecting data to kind of see who my legit target audience is, and I'm checking that through Google Analytics to see who my target audience is and who's buying, who's not buying, and all that stuff, so I can look at pages who are in that kind of area that I want to sell to. And then another thing is, again, like I said, a lot of my, shout out to James, you hooked me up with that, like, insight. And then another thing is, I got a lot of, basically all of the people I was doing promotions on, I got all those pages hijacked, so it kind of sucked. But I got them back, so no worries. You can recover abandoned marks by editing your abandonment notifications email with a discount code. Exactly. That's what I do. How do you resolve problems of getting blocked? You don't resolve the problem. Well, time. You have to wait it out. Morad. What's the most you spend on an influencer post? With this store or with all of my stores in the past, I would say, with this store, I've done a $50 post. I personally don't like spending more than like $10 to $20 a post. I don't like spending more than $20 a post just because I don't see value in most of the pages. A lot of them don't have that much legit engagement, and it sucks, but that's the reality we live in right now. Would you ever consider using actual influencers? Why not? I would. It depends. If I'm going for a long-term brand, yes, I would, but I'm not to the point yet where I need to start thinking about that. So in the short time right now, I would not. It takes time. Most of the personal influencers actually want you to ship them out the product, and that takes like almost a month. Des from the East Coast. We had the IG chat earlier. Oh, sweet. What's up? DBA doing business. Oh, okay. Sebastian, whenever you're ready to sell your store, let me know. I sell my stores using Flippa. It's about 10 times or 10x to 30x, 3 months profits. Seriously. Hey, Eoff of Live. Can you hit me up on Instagram? Sebastian Escueda with 2 A's at the end. I'm actually interested in that. Interested in understanding the concept better. What's up, Noble Frosty? Let me get a sip of Gatorade. Do you manually fulfill orders or on your site through AliExpress, or how do you automate? Oberlo pretty much automates most of it. You're not too late. I'm gonna have this live chat for a while, so did it end up being a $1,000 day? No, I'm at like, what am I at? Let me refresh the page. I'm at like over 200 right now. I only did one promotion today. I didn't do as many as I was planning on. I use personal influencers for my private label stores, but dropship I use niche. Exactly. Can you go in depth of how you negotiate and get an influencer to like and accept your price? Okay, well, it's not too complex, really. What I would personally do is I would reach out to them and ask what their rates are, and if they give you rates and they're somewhat in your range, if they say $50 and you want to do $10, you could negotiate that. I do that. Let me copy that username so I can hit you up later. But what I personally do, so if they offer me $50, I'll say, well, I already am working with pages similar to your size, so I can only do this price. And then when they say no, I just open it and I don't reply, and I make sure they can see that I opened it so that they know that I'm serious about paying them a certain amount. And then in turn, some won't reply, but some will actually hit you back and say, okay, I'll do this price. That's happened to me time after time, but that's basically what I do. I just created my Instagram today, actually. Type out your Instagram username for me. I'll type it out right now. Sebastian Escueda. Why did it do it like that? That's so weird. Listen, if you guys are interested in helping each other out with dropshipping, let's work and start sharing knowledge as one, not buying a course. I guess. I don't get what you're trying to say. My videos are kind of all you truly need to get started. You don't really need to buy a course, I wouldn't think. You guys just need to go out and do it. I wouldn't say practice, I would say doing. not like thinking about it. Just once you think you have enough knowledge to start, I would say just go out and do. I mean, so many people contemplate, and while they're contemplating, I'm already I'm already out here building stores and making money while you're still thinking about if you should do it or not, or if you know that, or if you think that it's a good idea or not, something like that. He's trying to say he doesn't want you to become Tanner, some Tanner J. Fox fag. I respect Tanner. I mean, in a sense, it's not a bad thing to monetize through courses when needed. I mean, personally, I would buy an Amazon course just because I think Amazon's a little complex. I'm not sure, but I do think there's a lot more that goes into it. And I mean, I still am monetizing some of my knowledge. I do consulting calls, so in a sense, I still am monetizing my knowledge, but I just haven't developed a course yet just because I don't want to until, I'm doing like 10K monthly consistently or something like that, just when I truly feel like I'm in a position to teach. But that's my thought. Yeah, Tanner hit me up, or Tanner followed me on Instagram, so swag. I'm pretty much famous. Psych. This one store pissed me off, wanting $200 and they had 300K. Yeah, dude, that happens so much. It's stupid. I just don't even reply. And then they hit me up in like 2 days and they're like, was that cost too high? It was funny. Every influencer told me $200 a day. You probably didn't hit up enough then. That's my 100% honest truth. I have Tanner's Amazon course. It's actually really good. Have you taken action, Pierce? Have you taken action is the true question. It doesn't matter if his course is good. It's as long as you've taken action, and that's awesome. That's all that matters. How do you select products, and how receptive are influencers? Or are they picky about what products? Most influencers don't care. They're just in it for the money. I mean, when I was selling fidget spinners on my other dropshipping store, I was working with whatever pages I truly wanted, because most influencers just wanted to make money and still do. Sebastian, please make a Facebook group. All right, I'll think about that. I mean, where's a whiteboard I can write on? I actually might. Let me write this information down, because I might make a Facebook group. Make FB group. All right, but it's gonna be like $500 to join. Just kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm going into Amazon FBA currently. Have an affiliate marketing mentor. Nice. I know someone who's killing it in affiliate marketing. How many influencers do you hit up a day? Depends. Sometimes I hit up a lot. Sometimes I barely hit up any. It just depends on how much I actually want to work that day. What are your opinion on bloggers as influencers, but for general things like fashion and lifestyle? I don't work with bloggers, so I can't speak on that topic. Sorry, Murad. Thanks. What did I say? Oh, yeah, no worries. How many products are on your store? I have like 4 or 5, I think, but I break down all of the variants, so it looks like there's a lot. So do you plan to integrate dropshipping with Amazon FBA when you get big? No, my overall goal, I want to build dropshipping up. I want to probably be hitting 6 figures profit month or yearly, and then obviously multi 6 figures profit yearly. And then I'm going to, once I have enough capital, I want to start a software company. I don't want to get into specifics yet until I've actually done it. But that's about it. And then I like focusing on one thing though. So I'm not I know most millionaires have multiple streams of income, but I suck at focusing on multiple things. I mean, with school, it's either business or school, so I'm usually focusing on business. Like last year, I'm not trying to sound like a stupid person. I'm smarter than most of the kids at that school, but I just wasn't interested in school last year. I mean, I had like a 1.7 GPA, but I was making more money, or I was making a good amount of money. We'll just say that. I gotta stay humble. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently at the product research stage. The only bad thing with Amazon is that you need startup capital. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, I have a buddy who is doing like 60K monthly now at like 50 or 60% profit. So, I mean, is it worth the startup capital? I truly think so. Am I always eating? You're always eating, I know. All this manual labor has got me burnt. It's like, how long from contacting an influencer does it take to get your post out? So if you're talking about how long does it take once you pay them, it depends how responsive they are. But are you talking about how long from when you message them, hey, what are your rates, to how long do they reply? It can take a minute, it can take an hour, it can take a week, just depends. I use a booster theme for my stores, so it has a bunch of the paid Shopify apps already. Oh, that's pretty cool. Private group for the underdogs. I don't mind sharing information. We are the future for knowing. Let's work together somehow. I mean, Crisco, I get what you're saying, but all the information I'm providing is all you truly knew. Like, you don't need an insane amount of information to get started with dropshipping. You just need to get out of the mindset of thinking that you need to learn more and just get started. That's truly my 100% thought. When will you get into Facebook ads? That's a good question. I have a meeting with someone pretty soon. I'm gonna be, I think, I have a meeting with someone tomorrow who he's doing a few $100 a day at like 50% profits with Facebook ads. So I'm probably gonna start talking about that in the near future, as long as I make it work. What grade are you in? I'm in 7th grade right now. I'm 12, and somehow I can still drive. I have a really good product that kind of appeals to all niches. Kind of like the goat case. Is that a problem? I mean, it depends. Look at the fidget spinner and the goat case. That I could market that to. I've marketed the fidget spinner to any page and it's sold. So who knows? It could be a really good product that ends up going insanely viral and everyone hops on and makes 6 figures, or it could be a product that you can't even target anyone. So you're screwed. What grade are you in? Oh, I'm kidding. I'm going into senior year of high school. So 12th, hopefully my last year of school. I mean, I don't want to go to college, or they're trying to train. In a sense, I feel like they're trying to train people to be workers and get jobs and stuff, and I don't like that at all. Yeah, Crisco, we're one. Let's get it. You're always eating. Yeah, I do need the gains, Jojo. Like, no, I can't get this big by just not eating. Psych. Just kidding. Follow me on IG if you guys want to talk more. This guy's over here trying to plug himself. I recommend that theme to everyone. If you're using Facebook ads at $5 a day, what are normal numbers? What's the normal? I don't know. I don't do Facebook ads yet, so I can't speak on them. What's the best way you would say you get your customers from? Influencer marketing, 100%. Well, actually, no. I do have some people who Google my site, or some people who come from like Facebook, because I do blast my links onto Facebook groups as well for the fun of it. I mean, that's an extra like a few sales here and there weekly. Where do you find these mentors? Yeah, they find me basically. They'll find me through either YouTube, Instagram. I've had some pretty big names reach out to me on Instagram. I don't want to try and brag and say who, but I've had pretty big people that you guys would probably all know reach out to me on Instagram, so it's pretty cool. But Samir wants to be Ty Lopez. I was just on the phone with Hayden, and he was at Samir's house the other week. That was pretty sick, but I don't know. Samir's a good guy, I think. He seems pretty authentic to me. I'm guessing that's Samir. We shall see. Yeah, I've talked to Samir many times. Best way you would say to, I already read that. No, it's because the gurus of this train our brains to keep everything a secret. I don't get what you're talking about. Samir doesn't want to be Ty Lopez. I mean, I disagree with you on that. Where do you find these? Oh, sorry, let me finish answering this question. So I'm in a series of Facebook groups, and basically there's a ton of people on there that stay hidden that are making $1 million a year, multi-million dollars a year, 6 figures monthly. And when they see people doing well and staying persistent, they'll reach out to you. Like, I had someone who's doing he's done over $2 million with free plus shipping, and he reached out to me personally, DM'd me, added me on Facebook, direct messaged me on Messenger, and was like, yo, Sebastian, like, congratulations on what you're doing. And then we talked, and I mean, he's moving into a house right now, but after that, we should have a meeting quite soon. So I will be swag if I can pick up Facebook ads from him. Same, bro, I'm going to be a senior and just going to spend my whole day either working on business or effing the... Exactly. Just kidding. I don't have time for women. I mean, I guess I do. I don't know, though. Siddiqui, what do you want to achieve, dog? Yes, how do you meet the like-minded people like yourself? When you start hitting success, people will reach out to you. It's natural. I know, Crazy Crisco needs to be himself. Exactly. Oh wait, no, I thought you meant Crisco needs to be. Never mind. I don't agree with that. I was just working on my Shopify store. Nice. You guys talking about Samir. He is, well, understand that Ty mentored him. And so Samir obviously is implementing some of the stuff that Ty taught him, but Samir's a good guy. I don't know why you guys are trying to bash on him. And he's killing it in dropshipping immensely. How do they find out you're doing well? I post screenshots. Chris? How do you find influencers? I have YouTube videos on that, dude. I've said that multiple times. I'm not trying to be a douche, but let's say someone sells bracelets. What should they search? So I don't like just selling bracelets. I like niching down. So like, let's say this is just a bulldog shirt. I would easily sell this shirt rather than just selling a red shirt. So I could sell this shirt by targeting bulldog pages, people who own bulldogs and stuff. That's exactly what I tried to focus on with all of my products. Let me dip the chair down. But so I don't like to get into niches. I like to get into sub niches. So instead of selling a bottle, I want to sell a bottle with a dog on it or with a peace sign on it to get spiritual type pages or something like that. I focus on niching down because it's way easier to market when you niche down. How many followers do you have for your store? I've bought 10K just to make it look legit. Free plus shipping on rings. What should shipping be in fake price for the ring? For the free rings? So I do. Well, I used to do $13.95. I'm only doing $11.95 now for shipping. And then I do the fake or the compare out price for any product, $29.95 usually. Care to share the Facebook groups? Oh yeah, it's Online Samurais. I'm guessing it's Jeffrey Bunting. No, it's actually not. The person I'm talking about, Siddiqui, you don't know his name. He's not. He's like a low-key person on social. I mean, he's one of Dan DeSilva's success stories from the 100K blueprint, but he's low-key on social. He doesn't post, I mean, screenshots and pictures of his new houses or cars on Instagram or anything. Like, he's really private about his business and stuff, which I respect. What's your method for product research? Find what's already working for other people and implement, in a sense. Obviously, don't copy what the exact influencers they're working with, but that's kind of what I do. Just find what other people are selling and implement because there's so much room. So why don't dropshippers reveal their story? Okay, so let me explain this again. Dropshippers don't reveal their store because this is a funny story. This is what happened to me. Someone found out my store and they basically saw the Instagram page that I was running and they saw all the influencers I was working with and they saw all the comments I was using for promotions and the pictures and they basically copied everything I was doing and transitioned all of the influencers. So they incentivized the influencers to, instead of work with me, work with the other page. And they paid them like, I don't know, $50 and said, hey, work with me instead. And then the influencers were like, okay, whatever, money's money. So they did. And then the other people trying to copy my store basically tried to steal my ID or steal my influencers constantly. Whatever ones I was working with, they were doing that day and night. Like, I don't know how they were finding my pages or the pages I was working with so quickly. I still was hiding them from my tagged in photos or something, but it sucked. So that's why I think that's why dropshippers don't share their stores. That's why I will never disclose my store worldwide or on the internet because I don't want that to happen to me. It's a horrible feeling and it sucks. I mean, the guy even just copy and pasted my freaking FAQ page, like word from word. I've been doing the dropshipping 2 weeks, like every video by the big guys. Just haven't worked. I need someone to just tell me why products don't sell. Like I just said, break into sub niches. Are you in the X commerce group? I'm not. I don't even go on social media much anymore. It's a good idea to sell USB cables. No, you can't target anyone really. It's like, oh, target people who have iPhone or something. No, it's tough to do that, Eugene. Unless you're like, I don't know, how much did it cost? eBay it. You can find that out. How much? He asked how much does it cost for 10,000 followers. Are you talking about Samir? I have talked to Samir on Instagram, but that's not the one I'm talking about who reached out to me. Well, I did talk to him, but that's not the one I'm talking about that's already done over 2 mil. When you're selling sub-niche products, do you make unique websites for each sub-niche or just throw it all on the same Shopify site? Okay, so I understand what you're saying. But if I'm breaking into one sub niche, it's just a one sub niche store. I'm not tapping into certain or different ones because I have a Facebook pixel installed on that store. In that store, I just want to attract people who want this one sub niche product. So in the future, when I do need to hop on Facebook and start running ads, I already have the data of people who want this one product and not who want this product and then a dog necklace and then a cat sticker or something. I don't know. Can you show any successful products to sell? I'll explain some. The Buddha bracelet's a good one. That one is good because you can target Buddha pages, energy type pages, spiritual type pages, and that's basically all I should explain right now just because that's basically enough. Guys, if you want to be successful at dropshipping, live in your niche, learn long-term business, and don't be afraid to lose money. Exactly. I joined your group on online. Basically, we just post. It's mostly about dropshipping. People are just sharing their best practices. It's not my group. I don't own it. I'll make my own after this. But yeah, we just share best practices. What's your opinion on the phone case niche? It's hard. It's just a niche. It's not a sub niche, so I would never tap into it. Do you ever check the news or current events while thinking about targeting products? I get what you're saying. So I think you might be referencing the McGregor and who's the other guy? Floyd Mayweather fight. Sorry. I don't just because I like doing long-term businesses, but I get what you're saying. That is kind of smart. I can market my products and transition them and say we're doing a holiday sale though, so that could be. It's pretty simple to do that. I heard the owner brother from Team Jet Set. You can make a lot of clips. Yeah, that's true. Do pixels help if you're just doing IG influencers and not Facebook? If you're never going to do Facebook, a Facebook pixel is not needed. Do you brand anything? No, I dropship. You'll need the pixel to create lookalike audiences. Exactly. Lookalike audiences haven't done... Hey, that's so true, James. Same with me. Probably doing something wrong. I know, same here. Like, I have not seen one sale with Facebook ever in my whole entire life. So, if you guys are getting sales with Facebook, you guys are doing better than me. Can you share us your screen to see your success? What? Never. Never. What's your opinion on apparel of popular TV shows? I don't know. I do know some stuff is trademarked or copy. No, I think it's trademarked. So I wouldn't tap into it just because. Oh, like my sales and stuff? Okay. This is what I'm at from today. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any orders. That's what I'm at right now. Surprised I haven't gotten any orders. Well, in this call, I should be getting a few in soon just based on the previous minutes. Yeah, that's how you get sued exactly. I'm going into my senior year as well. My mom is like, you need to be a doctor. And I'm like, no, Mom, I want to lose money, drop shipping, online, LOL. I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, I mean, if you want to be a doctor, do it, but it's going to cripple your whole life if your parents choose the path that you decide, and then you're going to always have that in the back of your mind, what if thought, like what if I actually did pursue entrepreneurship, and what if I became a millionaire and have all the fancy cars and stuff like that. That was my revenue, but I'm profiting about, I think right now I'm at like it's probably like 87% profit from that. Shout out to class of 2018, even though I don't F with 99% of the something in my school. 2018, it's going to be swag. Can't wait to graduate. After this is one thing that I want to speak on as well. Because my mom, I'm going to mention my mom because she told me, I only mentioned my dad in YouTube videos, but my mom posted an Instagram picture today and said, it's finally Friday, and I thought that was kind of funny because I don't really know what the day is during summer, and I think that's awesome because I'm never looking forward to any certain day. I live every day the same, as best as I possibly can, and I don't look forward to any other day specifically. But when I'm in school, I look forward to the weekends 100%. So once I graduate, I never want to look forward to the weekends ever again. That's just me. How many followers your niche got on Instagram? My total niche probably has millions, tens of millions, maybe 100, I'm not sure. Your products go for, yes, I'm under $1 plus shipping though. Hey, how long does shipping take? E-packet dog, it's all the same, 12 to 20 days. How often do you switch niches? That's a good question. It kind of just depends. Do you do away with your previous store and create a new one? I usually don't hop niches unless it's like a quick get money and out, like a fidget spinner store. But normally I don't hop niches. Normally I try to crank out as many sales as I can and then transition my store into just the new products that are still selling in the same niche. Same man, preach every day is a good day. Exactly. Are you using U.S. suppliers? When I'm probably hitting maybe close to 6 figures in a month with dropshipping, I would probably need to do U.S. supplier. You recommend charm bracelets? Sure. I don't know what exactly charm. God. Choked on peanuts. You guys almost saw an entrepreneur die on live cam. On YouTube Live. I might need to go get water. Gosh. Hey, Logan! Alright, never mind. I was going to ask him for water. Wait, less than $1 with shipping? No, less than $1 plus shipping. Alright guys, hold on. I need to go get water. I don't want to freaking choke and die on this live stream. Don't leave though, because I'm going to be providing massive value. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm not dead, guys. Don't worry. Alright, I'm back. Oh, I just got another order. A scat! Guys, I freaking love dropshipping so much. Whew! It's freaking hot. I almost freaking choked and died. Alright, let's get it. Let's answer all these questions. Okay. Food catching up with you. Whew! Had to run down the stairs and get some water before I choked and freaking died on live. I'm gonna leave this up on YouTube just because that's kind of funny, I think. How much do you sell them for? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm geeked. Go drink some water. I know, I got it now. I'm not gonna choke. Come back alive. Anyone from Cali? Of course, bro. Cali, I'm right here, dog. What's up, guys? What's up? Moving there in a week. Turn up. You ask the dumbest shiz. Hey, I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere, but I do understand that. I mean, you should see the questions I get asked on DMs and stuff, like, what niche should I go into? What product should I sell? Do you change your product photos? Yes, I do. I put in work. So I get the stock image, and sadly, AliExpress doesn't have the image with the transparent background. But what I do is basically I edit out all of the background to make it look like it has a transparent background, and then I put a sick photo in the background of it. So it's the product and then the background like all around, and then I add text and make it look sexy. Who is screaming back there? I don't know. I think it was me, actually. I was telling my parents I almost died on YouTube live stream, and it's still on my... I actually never done the free plus shipping model. I use... Okay, got it. How much money do you spend daily on getting your stuff promoted? Anywhere from $2 to up to $50. It just, well, per promotion, it just depends. I like it. What's your profit margin for one product? About 85%, roughly. Maybe we just want to ask this guy because he's right here. Exactly. Desiree, I get what you're saying, but chill out with that language. Who cares about other people's opinions? The Facebook Live is to my audience and me, so don't even trip. Oh man, I really can't know how to thank you for solid value you are providing. Dude, I'm like hyped that you actually are saying that. Like, thank you. Bro, where's Jason Chang? Jason Chang has a following on my live feeds now. That guy's funny. How/why would you dropship from China and not in the US? So, I would not, because AliExpress has it all set up pretty smoothly. Plus, getting suppliers in the US is a not tough, but it's a long process. And it's something that you want to do with more long-term brands. By being a dropship influencer. Crisco, I get what you're saying, but I mean, I was one of those people asking dumb questions, so I can't hate. How compliant are influencers when you first reach out to them? I mean, they're down as long as you're offering them money. Do you mainly advertise on Instagram? I 100% advertise on Instagram. Is this another bracelet, Steve asks? What? No, 100K plus I'd pay, or 100K I'm paying like $5 to $10. Oh my god, I still have like stuff in my, yeah. You can have my side if I joke. Nah. My profit is 100% because I only sold 2 products. It's a lot of work for your product photos. You can use a website to make your... I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't mind putting in the time. I love this kid, Sebastian. Thanks. Oh, Lunapic. Actually, I'll use that. God, dude, this sucks. I shouldn't have eaten trail mix. Why are you guys letting me eat on freaking live? God. How do you find out about dropshipping? What got you started? So I was already doing retail, or not retail arbitrage. I was buying and reselling electronics on eBay. I was already cranking in a few K monthly, but I didn't like the fact that I had to constantly invest a ton of money. Like, let's say I put up $100. I would only usually get out 150 to 170, maybe 200, depends. Oh, very bad connection. Hold on, guys. This sucks. What is going on? Is it still going? I don't know if my live is going or not. Why is it like this? Okay, yeah, there it is. Swag, it's back. Sorry, it said like stupid connection, swag. Alright. So, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, how did I start with dropshipping? I basically started because I hated that I had to be somewhere to actually invest money and make money. So a good example was I had to buy stuff in town and then I had to package it and ship it off, which I'm not saying I'm lazy, I'm just saying I didn't like that I couldn't be anywhere in the globe making money off of purely Wi-Fi connection. So what I'm saying is I was just in eBay buying and reselling things. And so basically, after I found dropshipping, I just tried to make it work a few times while I was still juggling eBay, and I couldn't make it work, obviously, because I was using Facebook ads. And then after I transitioned to Instagram influencers, the first store I used, or the first store I created, and then actually did influencer marketing with, I saw success. So that's how I got started. I basically just, influencer marketing is like legit. I mean, it's solid. $5 to $10 for 100K. How? I'll pay you to know. Crisco, if you want to set up a consulting call, you can DM me on Instagram, and I can basically walk you through exactly like whatever you want. Do you do revenue shares with influencers for multiple ongoing shoutouts? Revenue share. Peter, can you restate that? I'm not sure. You're so funny. Why don't you do prank videos? Because I'm not a prankster. I'm an entrepreneur. Thanks if I'm funny, though. I mean, I guess that's cool. I guess I'm going to build my following to like watching funny entrepreneur dropshipping videos while still providing value. I told you you're eating too much, LMAO. I got to get big. I guess not eating peanuts and M&Ms, though. You're good, you're good. Can you link to eBay, Instagram, like vendor? Dude, are you kidding me? Just YouTube, go on eBay.com, type in Instagram followers, dude. Like, seriously, come on. Sell me this pen? All right. Give yourself a tattoo with a pen on your finger or your chest. Oh wait, you don't have a pen? It's okay, dude. I got a whole ton of them right here. It's $5 a pen. And I only have pencils, but you could still buy it, so. Shipping time is 12 to 20 days though, so you're gonna have to just give me the money and then I'll actually ship it to you. It should take like 12 to 20 days to actually get it, but don't worry. I'm not trying to scam you. It's actually a free pen, but you just have to pay $39 for shipping, so don't worry. Why am I still eating these? I don't want to choke. If my Shopify does good in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna make a video. Dude, do it. I mean, just like get up and be like, dude, F this job, boy, we're making that ecom money. Use the location feature on Instagram. I don't, just gonna be honest. I've reached out to a few big Instagram accounts. So some of the rates that I do for Instagram influencer posts, it ranges from $2 to basically $50. I won't pay more than $50. I mean, unless it's like a 10 million follower page that gets insane engagement and isn't my niche, but I haven't found that yet. How much do you usually pay for them? I just answered that. Like, offer influencers a percentage of... No, most influencer pages won't do that because they don't like partnering up with pages. They just want instant gratification. They want to make money instantly. Let me lower this chair a little so I don't hit the bottom of my desk. Just friend you on IG. Turn up, hit me that, give me that follow, and we'll connect. How does dropshipping from China get to the customer in time? Google it if you are truly curious. I mean, they ship a product. It takes a little longer, like 10 to 20 days on average, but customers are usually still pretty happy. My freaking thing's crooked. All right, that's solid. You should run a social media marketing agency, Seabass. No, follow one course until successful, Morad. I'm going to disagree with you on that comment. I believe South Thaddeus did it. Yeah, Thaddeus did do it that way. I've talked to him a bit on Instagram. He's a pretty chill guy, but it's tough to find people to promote your products like that. I don't know how he did it. Honestly, about $10 per 100K. Exactly. That's what James, like, you're spot on with that. What are your thoughts on that? I don't want to start another business. I'm still building this one up. Again, focus, follow one course until successful. Thaddeus talks too fast on me. Me and Thaddeus are both on that Red Bull flow, so I get what he's saying. Do you only do products with ePacket? Of course. What have some of your pay failed sub niches been? What? Sorry, I'm not trying to be a douche, but I don't understand that question. Sorry. Could you restate it? What do you mean by making 6 digits without having to invest your own money into it? That's pretty much having returns without taking any risk. I don't get what you mean. Are you talking about how can you create a store and make it a 6-figure store without investing? Well, I mean, if you're hitting $300 consistently every day, that's a 6-figure store as long as you stay consistent. Did you already scale from influencers? I haven't done Facebook ads yet. I can't speak on Facebook ads because I'm not at all qualified to. Red Bull has bull semen in it. Well, I guess that's how bulls are freaking running all the time. So if it works, do it, dude, right? I mean, they sell it at gas stations, so it must be fine. Yeah, I heard that too. Do you have all your products on Shopify on the first page? No, whatever product I'm promoting, I have at the very beginning or the very top so that the people can see it, because I send them to my homepage and not my product page because I like them to read a little bit about the product and then click through once they want to buy. That's just me. What's your IG? My IG is Sebastian Escueda with dos A's. I don't know why it does a 1. I don't know, but cosmetics, I've never touched cosmetics, the cosmetic niche until you're about to say Facebook ads. Dude, Crisco, you bring up a good point. Most people who get started, I'm gonna put these trail mix down so I'm not tempted to eat them, but most people when they start try Facebook ads and they fail and they blow all their money and then they're stuck and then they usually give up, which sucks. But it's kind of nice because then that leaves room for the true entrepreneurs to go in and actually build businesses and make money. So that's kind of sick, but that's what most people do. So I think what you should truly do is start with Instagram influencer marketing and leverage that and get a ton of data from your Facebook pixel being installed onto the site. And then if you want, try to transition to Facebook ads, but it's so tough. I haven't even tapped into it. Oh, sorry, that was a lot. I meant, what are some of the sub niches you tapped into? I am still fairly new to dropshipping, so all of the niches I've done have worked for me so far. I would say it's not actually about what niches sold or didn't. I would say as long as you're finding sub niches, you can market to them. So that's my personal thought. Who packages and ships your products? AliExpress, dog. Thanks for answering my question so far, Sebastian. No problem. Last one. I noticed a lot of AliExpress product clothing of a replica. Okay, sorry. Let me read that so that the people who rewatch this can understand what I'm saying. Thanks for answering my question so far, Sebastian. Last one. I noticed a lot of AliExpress products, clothing, are replica, fake versions of the other brands. How do you avoid copyright problems with that? So, I get what you're saying, but as long as it's not spot on, I mean, if the design's similar but it doesn't have a logo or anything, I'm pretty sure you're fine. I mean, I'm not one to be qualified to give legal advice or anything like that, so I can't say, but I think you should be fine. I mean, I'm selling a few things that other brands sell, awful similar products, but I'm not getting into any trouble. Varun said, doesn't cosmetics needed license? I'm not sure. Seller, or is that something you don't even worry about? Yeah, I don't know who exactly packages and ships that stuff. I'm truly going to dive deep in Facebook ads when I'm truly popping them with Instagram. Exactly, that's going to be me too. Get some fruit out of the kitchen. Exactly, I should have. I'm actually running Facebook ads now, but I'm about to stop them. That's what I would do at the end of the month. And I'm not bashing Facebook ads. They do work. It's just tough for beginners to start. At the end of the month when I get back on campus, I'm hopping back on making YouTube videos. I'm just so busy. I mean, I get what you're saying, but use your time wisely. I'm not trying to make money off of you guys. I'm trying to just build my legacy and Gary Vee style. I'm just trying to help a ton of people out. I mean, I've already gotten tens, probably over 10 people hit me up and say that I've allowed them to get their first sale, which in a sense, I'm going to talk to my school since I go to a private school. I guess you guys could say privilege or whatever, but I'm going to actually see if I can use these hours as community service, because I was supposed to do community service while I was in school, but I was focused on buying and reselling iPhones, so I basically I didn't have time to, or I didn't really put in time to community service, so it sucked, but thanks. If I'm dropshipping from Amazon, can I get away with AliExpress e-package shipping? I don't know, I can't speak on that. Yeah, I dropped 200 on Facebook ads, got one sale. Exactly. Use Sebastian's intro, paid an influencer $5 and got 40 back. That's what I like to see, dog. Exactly. Influencer marketing. You can get insane return. I already 10x the $20 I put in. I already got over $200 back. That's 10x right there, and that's not even counting when I'm gonna fall asleep and wake up and see that I have more money being generated, and then throughout the rest of the day tomorrow, I'm probably going to get way more sales from the same influencer post. So I mean, it's insane. You change your product for each influencer. I changed the variant, so I have one product that sells very well, so I just changed the color or something. That's what you said. Just subscribe. Okay, why dropshippers don't reveal their store? Bill C. So basically, I had someone copy my Instagram page, all the products I posted, they posted. They used all the same comments. They saw all the influencers I was using, so they reached out to all of the influencers and incentivized them to switch to them instead of using me, or instead of promoting my products, but they were promoting the same products. But then they paid them $50 and said, okay, here's $50, but work with me instead of Sebastian, because my store's a little better, when in reality I already have thousands of likes, thousands of followers, thousands of visits on my site. So whose store is really better? It doesn't matter. But then they were doing that and just taking all of the influencers I was working with. So it sucked. That happened, but that's why I don't reveal my store, because I don't want that to happen to me again. I hate going through that process. I'll persevere and get through it, but it's just not a nice process. I don't like going through that process. I think I have a product sourcing video on my channel. Okay, that's whatever. What qualifies someone as an influencer, as an ID influencer? If they have a solid amount of followers, and if they're in a certain niche. That's what I like to look at. Do you watch Mike Bastille? I don't watch anyone on YouTube really. If I do, it's just for entertainment. like I don't really consume content like that much. I mean, if I do, it's like I like watching like cop videos. I mean, I don't know why I like watching people like this is gonna sound weird, but like I like cop like battles and stuff, like when bad guys try to like mess with cops and the cops like I don't know, fight them or something. I don't know, I just watch whatever is like gonna give me a little bit of escapism and just like if I want to laugh or something. But no, I don't really watch like I try not to follow YouTubers or like YouTubers that try to give advice, because in this day and age that we're living in, this is a really good point. There's a ton of information out there, and a ton of people now, what they're doing is they're over consuming, and they're getting into the basically analysis paralysis, and they're just analyzing and thinking, okay, I need to learn more stuff before I actually start making money, and then they just continue doing that, and they never actually start. So that's why I don't watch many YouTube channels. So when you hit up an influencer, do you ask them to post on IG story? I do both. I rotate. And do you ask the influencer to post slide up? Of course. How do you get sales if you don't reveal your store then? Because I'm using influencers. I'm not revealing. You guys don't know the page I'm selling. I mean, maybe some of you guys do. You guys don't, but most of you guys don't know the page that I run. So you guys won't be able to see what I'm marketing, but the influencers will. So if you guys own an influencer page in my niche, you guys will. But you guys on the back end won't know I'm the owner. How do you pay influencers? PayPal before they post. What's the best influencer return you've ever gotten? $7 to $500 in revenue. I like videos where gold diggers get played. Oh, dude, I love that too. Sadiki, if you become a baller and come into Cali, we'll do that. I think I'm getting I don't want to act braggy, but I think I'm going to get a pretty cool car to drive around in I'll be in like LA in a few weeks, so I think I'm going to get a sick whip for a few days to drive around, and I should record one of those videos. The car will more than work. How would your potential customer know where your product... okay, I don't know if you understand dropshipping or anything. I'm not trying to be a douche, but I don't know. It was probably a bad idea to... I didn't even tell them. They found out my store. F off. Okay, then you can leave, Naffle. There's a valid reason. Do you work with influencers more than once? Of course. What the F? I just made 2 sales with 5 visits while watching your stream. LOL, let's get it. Let's get lit. Bro, don't ever say... because I will become an effing baller. Alright, Sadihi. I better... In a year or two, I better see you, like, killing it. And if you're in Cali, we'll link up, dog. Like 100%. We're the same age, dude. I mean, if there are 2 18-year-olds killing it, dude, and we'll hella link up as long as you're around my area. California will skirt in the Rari. Just kidding. I own a Honda. Psych! Alright, keep dropping questions, guys. Gosh, my voice is starting to, like, die from all these live streams. I might need to take a little break. Good night. Boys, say it back. Alright, good night, I guess. I started researching drop shipping yesterday morning. By the end of last night, I had items for sale. Exactly. Nice. Cash boy money demon. Nice. I'm 19. I'll fly in from overseas. We'll chill as well, definitely. I did $5 today on Facebook ads. Only 10 visits. See, that sucks. Like, that's how hard Facebook ads are. With $5, with $7, I got over like 600 visitors on my site, and I got sales for, it costed me 33 cents per sale. How many stores do you run currently? So I have one store that is running, that's generating me revenue or income, but then I also have one store that I'm building that's still in the process of developing. Who's your favorite dropshipper? Me. I don't really follow other people much online. I mean, I do know of people, but I like myself. Myself in a few years, I should say. I'm in Ohio. We can link in December. I'll fly to Cali. Do it, dog. As long as, if you DM me, dude, we'll link up. I'm so down. After I graduate, I want to throw like a mansion party or something, and like everyone who does dropshipping will come. I'll just because I will be lit. I'm in Louisiana. I wish I could link up, bro. I would. Adrian is the GOAT of dropshipping, hands down. Do you pay influencers before they post? Of course. James, when you're over here, bro, James, me and you should throw a party like the next summer. Me and you should hecka throw a party, like a fat mansion party, and just invite tons of people. That would be turn. LOL, follow me on Instagram. Alright, once I get off this live stream, I will. I'm moving to Redding, Cali on the 9th. Nice. California is awesome. I'm very grateful. We'll continue dropshipping or plan. I will continue to dropship until I build up my bank account to a sufficient amount. I don't want to try and disclose an exact number. And then I want to start a software company. I don't want to explain exactly what it is. I have an idea, but I don't want to explain exactly what it is on here. Are you only doing free plus shipping? 100%, dog. Only free plus shipping. I'll follow back. I probably won't remember your username for after this live stream. Sorry. How do influencers start sharing your products? Because their following will in turn maybe like the product and then potentially go click through to your site and buy the product. Legit, I'll follow everyone. Drop your IGs. Be there at the party. How do you pay influencers? If they take your bread, then you... Oh, that's a good like thing to bring up. So guys, listen to this. This guy asked, how do you pay influencers? So recently I had someone try to rip me off with, he had fake engagement, and I don't play that fake engagement stuff, and I paid him before, and then I was like, oh my god, this engagement's fake. It was only $12, so I wasn't tripping too bad, but he still posted it, and I was like, dude, wait, this is all fake engagement. What the heck? Delete the post and send me the money back. And then he was like, no, the post is already up, and I was like, whoa, did you just say no to me? And then basically, this sounds kind of cocky, but I was like, you don't know who I am, you don't know what YouTube channel I own, or the people who do dropshipping I know that use Instagram influencers. So I was like, are you really going to worry about $12? I would suggest you just send my money back. I don't want to get your account blacklisted from dropshipping due to like the amount of people I know. And then basically within like 2 minutes, he sent me my money back and deleted the post, and he was like, all right, refund sent. And that worked for me twice. I mean, it worked for me again today because, it's a long story. I accidentally paid the wrong page, like $50 to promote. And because I was messaging 2 pages that were the same niche, very similar pages. And they were both asking for $50. One had fake engagement, one had legit. And so then I paid one page, and then I was like, oh my god, that's the wrong page. And then I was like, so I paid him like 3 days ago, and then I was like, can you refund me my money? And he was like, nah, dude, I already have you scheduled, and I don't want to waste, or you're wasting my money because I could have already been doing another promotion. And I said the same thing again. I said, you don't know who I am, you don't know the channel I own, which I was just basically faking this. And then I was like, I don't want to get your account blacklisted. Is it really worth it for over $50? And I was like, this isn't going to work again. But then he sent me my money back within like 2 minutes, and he was like refunded, and I was like, ascada. Dropshippers only. Do you Skype or something? I FaceTime or Skype. I was just on Skype, so yeah, I do Skype. Anyone play Xbox Live on here? I do, of course. I mean, well, I don't play it much anymore. I mean, was hypothetically like pro in Call of Duty. I'm like ranked 20th, I think right now, 20th in the world for Infinite Warfare singles on MLG. So I am like insanely good with Call of Duty, but I can't play it much anymore. Do you use funnels or? I use some upsell. I use an upsell app. I don't remember what it is. Thoughts on buying the shoutouts on eBay? I would not do it. I just don't like to. Do you dropship with only AliExpress? Yes. How do you know it's fake engagement? I have another video explaining that. But to sum it up, basically go through and look at the comments. Make sure the commenters are actually following the accounts, and then look at the likers and make sure they're actually following the accounts. Do you ask him for screenshots of IG story views? Yes, I do. How do you know if someone is faking it? I just answered that. No, I just call PayPal. Exactly, that could also work. Yeah, just freeze a skid. A MLG boys. I'll crush you though, Crisco. 100%. If we play singles, I will dominate you. LOL, I was a pro team. Oh, Radical Skills, let's game. This account that I'm running was actually a gaming channel. I had videos where I posted like my singles games from Call of Duty. Maybe I'll do a video, but I'll voice over like me playing a singles game or something. I would smoke you on BO2 nuke. No, you would not. Siddiqui 100% would not. Do you have any gold? Any gold like like gold, or like any gold guns. I'm not sure. I do have gold guns. I have diamond. No, I don't have diamond on infinite. If you do free plus shipping, may I ask what is the price range? Not $29. I do $11.95. I used to do $13.95. I just lowered it 2 days ago to $11.95. That just happened to me, dude. I paid the fake influencers. So do you have a tip to avoid fake influencers? Look through the comments and likes. Make sure the commenters and the likers actually are following the page. LOL, MLG boys. Only when I'm in Figso. Bro, we're in that MLG money. Where's that MLG money at? Hit markers. MLG money, there's not much. I mean, I made a few hundred with games, but not much. Nah, you won't. Crisco, you don't know me. Like, you don't know the skills I have with Call of Duty. Do you DM the person you're asking to shout out? Yeah, you just DM. What I do, though, is I comment on the recent picture right once I DM them and say, go check your DM. Gold as in, like, for COD tourney. Oh, no, I don't play tourneys. I just do ladders, and then I play through to the qualifiers and just play through. Or, yeah, maybe you can use Trifunnels app. I'm not going to use it just because it's not cost efficient for me personally. Or, no, it's not like I'm worried about money. I'm just saying it's not the best bang for my buck, in my personal opinion. How can you tell if the likers and commenters are actually following the page? I would just glance through. I mean, so in a sense, you can look through, but what I also try to look for is I try to make sure the pages aren't more big, famous pages. Because if they are, then it's fake engagement. So try to make sure that they're not actually all other big pages. LA, bro. God 4, 1v1 shipment. I'll wreck you. I have Xbox, we got that Elite controller. Like, I'm telling you guys, I go all out, bro. I got the little, I think this is a 32 or 20 something inch monitor. I mean, I go hard with gaming. I'm not gonna lie. I'll whoop anyone on this stream right now. When you contact influencers, double contact them from your business or do you contact them from your Instagram or personal? Or I contact them from my business store. I said that weird. What apps do you use on Shopify? Oberlo, Sales Pop, Abandonment Protector Plus, as well as, let me check. Abandonment Protector Plus, Cart Convert, Countdown Cart by Beat King, and Oberlo. Alright, let's check what my conversion rate is right now. Where's my calc? We'll tell you guys because most people think I don't actually have a solid conversion rate. 17 divided by this number. So I'm at 11.6% conversion rate, which is not insane. That's not super good. I mean, I like to have it a little better, but 11.6% is not bad, though. I like Sebastian. This kid is younger than me and knows how to budget his money and not burn it. I need the doctor's help. Dude, I mean, what I personally do is I don't like blowing my money on small things because I like to buy big things. I mean, I just bought a computer. I like to save my money and try to... I like to accumulate wealth and build wealth rather than just make money to spend money. I could go out and buy a new pair of shoes every day if I wanted to, but I don't just because I have a bigger vision for my life than just shoes and materialistic things. Like, yeah, it is nice to have a new computer, but I kind of needed one because I spilled apple juice on mine like a year ago and I was not in a financial position to buy a computer until recently, so I did when I could, but I personally just focus on what I truly want to achieve in life, what I want out of life, like what I want to own, and it doesn't include, a new t-shirt or a new chain or a new glasses or hat or shoes or anything. Like, all I focus on is accumulating wealth, saving up so I can buy the things I truly like, which I like cars and I like financial freedom, but mostly cars. Like, no, financial freedom's nice, but I like cars as well. So, what's your dream car, dude? It depends. I want to own an Aventador, but within the next few years, I want to buy a Ferrari 458. That's one thing I've truly wanted to buy for a while, and I've had the vision, always telling myself I'm gonna buy a Ferrari 458. So that's kind of one of my dream cars. How many hours a day do you spend working? Not much. What my day basically looks like, I wake up, check my DMs, and check my Snapchats, because I get a ton of Snapchats and DMs from you guys. and then try to answer my YouTube comments, and then after that, I mean, you know, I shower, get ready for the day, and then I start hitting up influencers. It's all kind of just like chill work. Like, it's not like I'm just sitting down and hustling or anything. Like, I'm gonna go eat breakfast and make a bagel, and while my bagel's toasting, like while my bagel's getting toasted, I'm gonna hit up influencers on my in my spare time while I'm like cooking a bagel up. So I mean, it's not too much time directly, but it's just like spare time here and there. It all adds up. I mean, probably maybe like an hour or two a day. And it's not all that. Oh, a new model Camaro. Yeah, I have a few friends who have those. Yeah, I spend $100 to $100 and 10x. Yeah, that's my goal. I try to 10x my money as much as possible. I would see, like your boy Jacoby, I would never buy a Camaro. Like, one of my friends is a Corvette, and that's the one car that I truly like. Like, if I could, I mean, in March I want to buy a car. I don't know what one yet, but I want to buy a sweet whip, because I don't want to just go straight from the car I'm driving right now to a supercar. It would be insane. LOL, every guy in an SS got butthurt by my Z. Zs are so quick. One of my friends had a 370Z, James, and I mean, we hit 100 so quickly. I mean, he got it impounded, but rip. How do you grow your business? IG? I don't know what you mean. Influencer marketing is how I market, though. How do influencers not see you as spam? I'm not sure. Can you DM influencers from a laptop? I do not. What do you drive right now? Okay, so you guys probably see me. Well, I don't want to say that just because it was a secret, but I can't do that. Right now I drive a Volkswagen Jetta. Gang. That was my first car. My parents bought me it. Shout out to them. I was going to get a Subaru Impreza hatchback, WRX Impreza hatchback. But I actually got into trouble at school. I got expelled from a whole district, which is why I'm going to a private school now. So they got me a Jetta instead. I'm still immensely grateful for the car. It's decked out, bro. I got black rims, two 12-inch subs. It's a straight pipe, so I mean, it sounds lit. Corvette. I'm European. They're considered terrible here. Stick with the 450. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm gonna get a 458. I just want to. I want to taper into a car. I don't want to go straight from my Jetta, which is a freaking inline 5, to a 458. 2 days ago, 137 people visited my site, but nobody bought stuff on my site. What do you think? I mean, there's tons of variables it could be in. I mean, didn't you just say F me? Didn't you just like tell me to F off or something? But I'm still going to provide value because I'm going to be the bigger person. There's tons of variables. It could be that you have bad products. It could be that your store is not set up and optimized for ads. Basically, reason being, it could be you don't have a ton of apps set up, your prices are too high, or your products are just like bad. Why do you get suspended? It wasn't suspended, it was expelled. My dad drives an E. Oh, that's sick. I want it so bad. Hey, I mean, I would see, that's the Pierce. I get what you're saying, but I would personally like if my dad would give me I like that my parents bought me economy friendly car, and like I'm glad they didn't give me a sick car just because now that they didn't like spoil me, I can actually work harder, and I'm grateful for what I have. But I now understand at a younger age that whatever I want in life, I have to go out and achieve it. Dude, the inline 5s make such a glorious sounds. Oh, I know. James, I'll send you a video tomorrow of the cold start. It will sound nice. Or I'll send you one like after this live. Please, can I start with Fiverr to make good capital? I don't know what you mean. How much are you making daily? I'm making like $5 a day. What did you do to get expelled? I'll answer that. Maybe I'll make a video on that or something. How an e-com dropshipper got expelled from a school district. Oh God, I'm terrible. Do you buy your products for yourself before you drop? I usually don't. I'm not gonna lie. With the fidget spinners though, you know, I had to cop some because they're fun, so I did. You know, I have so many, because gang, brah. You know, I could hit the tricks. Actually, not right now. It's been a while, but no. Usually, I don't actually buy the products, but these are so fun, so I just decided to. Plus, I wanted to take dope videos for Instagram. What did you? All right, keep dropping questions if you guys have any. How do you handle returns? I don't do returns. I just will refund them or send them another product. Why do you and James get close and not get close with the rest of us? Well, okay, William Cook. James is hitting solid numbers every single day. He's consistent. I didn't know James before my YouTube channel, but what James did, he basically took the advice I gave him on YouTube. I mean, I didn't give him any direct help one-on-one until he was already hitting numbers. But he watched my YouTube videos and implemented, and now he's hitting solid days. Like, he's had days better than me. I mean, he's doing substantially well. But so that's why we stay connected, just because we're to the point where I can build off of him and he can build off of me, and when we put two minds together, when we're both thinking about the same type of mind, when we both have the same mindset 100% and we understand certain concepts, it's pretty easy for us to come up with solid ideas. I haven't had a single one of my products that I've sold. Oh, that's rough. How many returns do you have on average? Haven't had any yet. Can you do a video on handling shipping or how to deal with payments on that's pretty simple. I'm not going to do a video on that. I'm sorry, but I'm just not. That's something simple that you can find on another channel. I like kind of focusing on more complex things because most channels don't. Do you have reviews on your store? I don't. What he said, they don't reply to my DM. Give a couple weeks and we can talk. I'll be one of those big dogs in no time. Hey, I mean, as long as you're not complaining about people not replying to your DMs. I mean, James didn't even make any noise when he was following. I mean, he was very humble about how he was making numbers, and then he posted on one of my lives, and I hit him up, and that's how it happened. But I mean, William, I would be optimistic. Look on the bright side. Look at the business opportunity you currently have. Most people had to go out and work hours and hours every single day to actually generate income. We're now to the point in our current society where we can work from our house and work with just Wi-Fi and build a business, a 6-figure, a 7-figure business, all from home without actually getting blood, sweat, and tears, like putting in blood, sweat, and tears and hours. Like, I think that's very valuable. So William Cook, before you're saying they're not going to reply to your DMs, like, chill out and like just keep hitting them up. Find out ways, hack the culture. If they're not replying, hit them up again, and then comment on their latest post and say, check my DM, bro, and they'll most likely check it and reply. April, there's no max amount of products I put on my store, but currently I only have 4, but I split them up to where it looks like there's tons of variants, so that's what I do. James, no problem, dude. I'm like seriously proud of your like numbers you're hitting. Maybe we'll launch a dropshipping store together and kill it. First 6-figure month with the store. I wonder how many subs I'm at right now. Oh, over 500, dude. Thank you guys so much. Like a week ago, I was at 100 subscribers. This is insane, guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm gonna continue providing value, but if you guys are watching this right now and you guys aren't subscribed, click the subscribe button. Like, I'm gonna be doing lives every single night. I'm taking time out of my day to provide value for you guys and try to help you guys out. Hey, Yakum said, I've been working nonstop on my site. It's 6 a.m. now, no sleep. Dude, congrats. We're putting in work day and night so we can pull up in the foreigns at night, baby. I came up with that one time. I put it on my Snapchat and it sounded lit. I can work with my left hand on my... Oh my god. Okay, sweet. I just wasn't sure. I'm realizing how easy the days... As the days go on. I'm subbing now. Are you planning to go to university? Definitely not. Dude, that's cool. 500, baby. Turn up, I know. Congrats. When did you start YouTube? So, here's a little background. I started YouTube like probably a year ago, but I was posting gaming videos, and I only had like 40 or 50. Oh, it's pronounced Jacob. I only had like 40 or 50 subs when I was doing gaming videos, and then so I basically stopped. I kind of gave it up. I wasn't persistent. I wasn't constantly uploading, and so my videos and channel wasn't grow. My channels weren't growing, and I was cheering like when I had 100 views. I was like, Mom, Dad, I just hit 100 views, or Mom, Dad, I just got 10 views on my video. Like, I was hyped. I was very grateful. But after video games passed, or school kind of started, and I had to try and focus on school, which then in turn kicked off this YouTube channel like series, because I started talking about e-commerce. What is e-commerce? What do I do to make money? And then basically, I mean, up until like a week ago, I actually wasn't really going hard with YouTube. Now I'm going hard like every single day and uploading. So it's only been like a week that I've grown from 100 to like 500 subs. It was kind of insane. Remember Chris Co before the fame. Definitely love your advice. No problem. Please, can I start with fiber? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not completely sure what you're saying. Foreigns, Anna, yeah, foreigns. Honestly, I wouldn't have taken action if it wasn't for your videos. So keep it up, bro. Now I'm making money while I'm sleeping with God's grace. Exactly, dude. Congratulations on taking action. James, what's your website, bro? No way. James has never given away his website. Thanks, Sebastian. No worries. What camera are you using for YouTube Live? Mic is good. iPhone 7 Plus. I'm very grateful to be able to have this device. It's awesome. Haha, soon you'll be making enough that AdSense money too. Exactly. Probably not. AdSense is not a lot of money. Maybe like sponsored videos potentially or something. Or maybe affiliate marketing if you guys use my links. If I make links for Shopify signing up, maybe you guys could help me out that way. I don't know. We'll see. Do you keep your store theme simple? Do you change the product descriptions, keywords for Google or anything? And your organic customers? So many questions. I keep my store simple. I change up the descriptions. I make them sound lit as balls. Keywords for Google. I do keywords on my products just for internal use to make collections, but not for Google like SEO or anything. I believe your video training are good enough to any beginner. It is up to the viewer's effort to take action. 100% Rich or Rick, whatever. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. First influencer post tomorrow. If no sales, no worries. Currently looking for more good influencers. Awesome. I mean, yeah, if you don't get sales, that's just, for me, it's motivating. When I don't see success, it's just motivating. It pushes me forward. It makes me push harder. Just because I want I want to achieve what I want out of life so badly that it's like when I have downsides or when I have negative or bad days, it just pushes me forward so much more. So it's not even like in the picture of are you going to be successful or are you going to make it work. It's like that's not even in the picture. You suggest using an announcement bar at the top? I personally don't. I use a countdown timer on my products, but I don't do announcement. Wiping my Shopify store right now. I think I may have found some products. Nice. Do you upsell products at checkout? Yes, I do. And I use... Let me check that app. I use Cart Convert. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired. And it's early, but if you put in 40 hours a week at what you want to do, for sure you can make more than $10.75 an hour. Exactly. I mean, I think it's crazy. I'd be happy with making $10 an hour in a sense. As long as I was doing it with ecom, because $10 an hour every single hour of every single day is over $200 a day. I wouldn't settle for that, but in the beginning that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But have a 14-hour car trip tomorrow. Going to be doing a lot of influencer research and hitting up influencers. Awesome, man. Influencer with 1.5 mil wants 24 hours. Crisco, I mean, depending on his engagement, I try to focus on like 5% engagement. Do you save emails? Save emails, like the actual emails or the email URLs? I do have a big email list, an insanely big email list. When you do free plus shipping, you grow your email list insanely fast. What advice would you say yourself when you're first getting started? Never give up, stay consistent, stay putting in work, and always always understand that people are making money with dropshipping. So if you're not doing something right, it's all your own fault. It's not anyone else's fault. So just adjust and make it work, and you will see success. I mean, follow my videos though, like 100%. I'm not trying to just get more views. Views are nice, but I'm just trying to say follow my videos. They will 100% allow you to get your first sales and get your first $100 week, $100 day very easily. It's not hard once you decide 100% what you want to do and decide to take action. Are you using Keyword Planner to... No, I'm not. Yeah, it's very early, 1 a.m. in Orlando. Gosh, dang, exactly. What advice would you give yourself when first getting... I just answered that. Could you link at the end of what apps you use? Sure, I might be able to put them in the description. I've got close to 3K subs on YouTube, and my Facebook has like... Do you recommend on me trying to utilize those for free advertising? I like to stay anonymous. I mean, I have a ton of friends on Facebook, but I would never post my link just because I don't at all want people to know what my store is, for the reason that they could copy it 100%. Do you upsell your email list? 100%. officially ditching Facebook ads. Awesome. That's what I did, and it turned out very well. Alright guys, I'm gonna honestly probably hop on Xbox a little just because I haven't played. So I'm gonna be on Infinite Warfare. If you guys want to message me on there, if you guys have Xbox, that's my gamer tag. Oh, Snapchat, 2 H's. But if you guys want to add me, go ahead. How would you grow your new Insta page? I buy followers. I buy about 10K. And then I have a tool that's a secret that I use to get solid engagement. Have a good night. Thanks for sharing advice. Thank you. All right, I'll catch all you guys later. Bet. I don't get. Why do you say bet? I don't get what that means. Like when people say bet, that's so weird. This guy's saying follow him. This guy's trying to get followers on Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. Bet. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off again. If you guys want to add me on Xbox, that's what I'm gonna go play right now. Oh, Snapchat. That's my gamer tag. OHH space Snapchat. And that's about it, guys. I mean, I'll be making money while I'm playing Xbox, so it's gonna be all right because this dropship life. All right, that's about it, guys. Later. And oh, wait. Before we leave this, if you guys aren't subscribed to my freaking channel, subscribe right now. Give this live stream a thumbs up if I provided you guys any value or if I helped you guys out in any way. So like it right now and subscribe if you guys aren't. My Snapchat is Sebastian_ESQ. Bang. Okay, sweet. I like to see the likes going up a little, but if you guys aren't subscribed, again, subscribe right now. Smash that like button. No, I'm just kidding. But that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. Hope I provided massive value for you guys. I'm gonna hop on Xbox and game because the passive income way. But that's about it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll have a video up tomorrow as well as another live stream. So swag. Awesome. Peace out, guys.